5,000 years ago, along the life-giving Nile, a new chapter in human history began. In 3100 BCE, the lands of Upper and Lower Egypt, two distinct regions separated by culture, crowns, and nearly 800 kilometers, were forged into one nation. This is the story of their unification, led by a chieftain named Narmer, whose legacy birthed ancient Egypt. In Upper Egypt, stretching from Aswan to the newly founded city of Memphis, power rested in the hands of Hierakonpolis and Nakada. Hierakonpolis, 700 kilometers south of Memphis, was a thriving center of the Nakada III culture, its mud-brick temples dedicated to Horus, the falcon god. Here, Narmer emerged as a leader, his name etched on stone vessels and seals, a testament to his authority. Lower Egypt, from Memphis to the Mediterranean's coast, was a fertile mosaic of marshes and fields. Settlements like Buto and Sais, 150 kilometers north of Memphis, worshipped Wadjet, the cobra goddess. Unlike the unified south, the delta's tribes were fragmented, their leaders unnamed in the sparse records of the time. Yet their wealth, grain, fish, and trade with sea peoples made them a prize worth claiming. The Narmer palette, a ceremonial stone from Hierakonpolis, tells the story of unification. Carved around 3100 BCE, it shows Narmer wearing the white Hedjit crown of Upper Egypt, smiting a captive from the delta. On another side, he dons the red Dashret crown of Lower Egypt, parading with symbols of victory. These images suggest a campaign of conquest, though diplomacy may have played a role. Narmer's journey likely began in Hierakonpolis, where he rallied warriors from Nakada and other southern centers. Sailing north along the Nile, his flotilla reached Memphis, a strategic midpoint where the river divides the two lands. Here, around 3100 BCE, Narmer asserted his rule. The palette depicts him inspecting bound captives, a sign of military triumph, while the intertwined symbols of Horus and Wadjet hint at a sacred union. Memphis, founded at the Nile's crossroads, became Egypt's first capital bridging Upper and Lower Egypt. Narmer, now recognized as the first pharaoh, established the first dynasty, his name preserved in Syrinx, royal emblems topped with Horus's falcon. The regions of Hierakonpolis, Nakada, Buto, and beyond began to merge, their people united under a single ruler and a shared identity. The unification was more than a political act, it was a cultural triumph. The white and red crowns, once separate, became symbols of a new Egypt. Horus and Wadjet, gods of south and north, stood together in temples. The Nile, flowing unbroken for over 1,000 kilometers, bound the two lands into a civilization that would endure for millennia. Narmer's reign marked the dawn of Egypt's greatness. From the cataracts of Aswan to the delta's shores, he forged a legacy etched in stone, papyrus, and memory. Memphis, the city of unity, stood as the heart of a nation destined to shape history. In 3100 BCE, Narmer united Upper and Lower Egypt, creating the first dynasty. His story, preserved in the Narmer palette and the sands of Memphis, reminds us of the power of vision, the strength of the Nile, and the birth of a civilization that still captivates the world. Around 3100 BCE, Narmer unified Upper and Lower Egypt, founding the first dynasty. Memphis, 800 kilometers from Aswan, and 150 kilometers from the delta, became Egypt's capital. The Narmer palette, a key artifact, documents this pivotal moment, marking the rise of one of history's greatest civilizations.